Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In this video, as you might have guessed from the title, I want to talk about how to get into film festivals if you're not in the industry. Meaning if you don't belong to a film delegation, if you're not in the press. As a moviegoer, you can actually attend the most A-listed film festivals in Europe. Let's start with Cannes Film Festival.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I have to just say this is, after everything we've all been through, this is such a beautiful moment to be here in a movie theater with you, seeing your faces, and it's such a privilege for me. So it means a lot, so thank you very much.
Briefly about my story, I've been there twice. It's one of the most prestigious film festivals in the whole world. So if you are passionate about films, you must have heard about it. I had a 3-day Cannes accreditation that is basically available to everyone who's under 26. Let's return to the official information and see what's on the website. Here you can see all accreditations that you can obtain. In our case, 2 accreditations are interesting: cinephile's accreditation and 3 days Cannes accreditation. So let's go to this first one. Here you can see all the information connected to this kind of accreditation, including the categories and what documents they have to submit in order to be considered. School groups, film students, cultural or film club associations, and member of a cinema club. In my personal opinion, the last one is the easiest one to get, because basically you just need to have a cinema membership. If you happen to have a cinema in your city and you are not against spending some money, just do it, because you can attend film festival and watch movies the whole year.
You want me to say something? I'm just so happy to be here. I realized today this is the first time I've been in a festival situation for 3 years. Thomas and I have been working on this project for almost 3.5, 4 years. We were about to shoot the film at the very beginning of the pandemic. We got delayed by 6 months. We were happy that we were able to get the chance to get to the beginning of shooting in Australia, and it feels like a dream to be able to then share this film with you guys, and I'm just so happy to be here. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you. I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you.
As for the documents, they usually require a motivation letter for film students or for people who are associated with some film club or cinema goers. You'll probably need to invest some time in this motivation letter. I know that they don't give accreditations to everyone, so they really check them for plagiarism and also for self-plagiarism, because if you were invited last year and you're submitting the same or a very similar motivation letter this year, they will probably decline, because they ask also somewhere on the website to provide a new motivation letter dwelling on your previous experience. So yeah, just do invest some time. Maybe make a research if you've never written a motivation letter. It's not that difficult, just requires a bit of practice. Don't make it over long or too short, just 1 page approximately should be enough.
Baseball pitcher. I'm going to do an example. He loved baseball, so baseball pitchers. That was a very poor rendition, but what the point was, he said, when you're about to start a new film, you're not quite a whole finished person. You're like an in-between person that's starting to, and then you hesitate. It's like and it's very vulnerable.
Let's see the other accreditation, which is 3 days in Cannes. This is the one that I was lucky to obtain twice. It gives access to all the screenings, all gala screenings, and even press conferences for everyone under 28. It's really great because it resembles, in a way, a professional accreditation. But the only thing, it's just limited for 3 days. And here you can see you will need to choose a season, which days you are going to attend. these are not all the days, because as you can see, like May 17th, May 19th, and then like so on and so forth. Basically here you can read like all the information. I'm not gonna read it one more time. And here you see only like two criteria that are valid for this type of accreditation: be aged between 18 and 28 and be passionate about film. Yeah, just be passionate about film. You will need to pay like an environmental fee or something. The last but 1 year it was 20 euros, the last year it was 25 euros. So I'm expecting 30 euros the next year. We will see. Also make sure if you can't attend, just do tell them that you're not coming. In case you want to come the next year, so they know that you are like compliant with the rules, so that they still consider you like for the next year. When you got your letter of confirmation via email, you can start searching for an apartment. I just wanted to mention it anyway. For me, it was like really useful to hear the experience of the girl who was there like before me. When you come to Cannes, it's very expensive during the festival there, and you won't be able to find any affordable accommodation on your own. And you'll have an opportunity to go maybe like to live somewhere not that central, meaning not in the close proximity to the festival venue. I would not advise that. Maybe you can like stop in the next city and you think that I can take a train. It's very advisable to live in the close proximity, because you can get the tickets like maybe 30 minutes before the screening, and some screenings they require a dress code, meaning that you can't show up wearing sneakers, jeans, having your backpack. You'll have to be, you know, posh. Especially if these are evening screenings, gala screenings where the cast and the film director are present. Because of that, you'll be like so devastated that you got the ticket but you weren't allowed to enter the palace just because of the way how you look. That's why it's really convenient if you have your rental apartment somewhere nearby, because you can just like drop by, change your clothes. And I would also advise you to search for other people who also had a film accreditation like for the same days as you. There are a number of Facebook groups and you can like do a really great flat share. It won't be that expensive. It will be a bit expensive, but not that much expensive if you live on your own. Just briefly about the booking system, like how to get tickets. You can book your tickets like 3 days before. So basically you'll need to do it every day, and it's just crazy. You have to be fast. It's just a matter of minutes before all the tickets are booked. When you come to the film festival, you'll see that some people they cancel their tickets, so you'll have to like refresh the page maybe like throughout the day, and you'll definitely get something. And there is also a last minute queue, and you can like try your luck. I tried it once and I didn't get in, but I know a lot of people who got in, like not that time, but like generally, so it's still an option. It's up to you whether to queue or not. Venice Film Festival. So as for the Venice Film Festival, it was my first time this year. If you are interested, you might wanna check the video somewhere here. It was a nice experience because I actually could compare two great film festivals. Based on my experience, I would say it's definitely more relaxed. Let's see what kind of accreditations they have. Here you can see like all the accreditations listed, and I got, I think this one, Cinema Accreditation for Students. So basically this Cinema Accreditation for Students, it is open to Italian and foreign students regardless of the major. I study media. I wasn't sure like whether to apply for a film student accreditation or just for a normal student accreditation. They cost the same and there is like no difference basically, so I don't know, I just applied for the cinema accreditation for students just to be sure I get in. The matter is, it costs a bit of money, but the good news is you'll get an accreditation for the whole duration of the festival, which is 10 days. There is also an option to buy tickets. Ticket prices, they start from 13 or 15 euros, so they're not that expensive. The next one is promotional cards for under 26 or over 60. This one is also nice because you don't have to do anything except for being under 26 or over 60. You can actually choose like for how many days you want to stay, and the price is a bit different. When I was in Venice, I managed to see like 4 or 5 films a day, and I paid like 80 euros. I think it's worth it. My general tips when you come to Venice. Venice Film Festival takes place on island Lido. If you have an opportunity, stay there. There is a shuttle to the main Venice islands, so to say. It sounds exciting, and it really is. Maybe like the first couple of times, you know, especially in the evening, everybody needs to go back to Venice and it's so crowded. You'll probably need to stay in a huge line to wait. As for the dress code, I haven't seen any information on the website that they required. If it's a premiere, you just want to look businesslike without flip-flops. I think like this approach, it works more or less for all film festivals. Otherwise, you can just always buy tickets as a regular visitor. I hope it was useful, guys. Subscribe to this channel, and until next time.